Man, it's been 1 month without Jujutsu Kaisen. Boy, am I glad that's over. I feel like Jujutsu Kaisen has been absolutely on fire all year, and it's probably been my favorite series this year. But man, am I glad that Jujutsu Kaisen is back. Hopefully, Gege has been doing well. You know, we can always get back to the series, but a mangaka's health is very important. Like, they work so damn hard to get us weekly chapters, sometimes even disregarding their own health in the process. And then when fans hear there's no chapter this week, they're on break, they riot. We gotta stop that, man. But yeah, y'all, Jujutsu Kaisen is back, and we got a long way to reveal in this chapter. Before we get into all that fun stuff that took place during this chapter, I would like to say welcome if you are new to this channel. Here on this channel, we cover all sorts of Jujutsu Kaisen content, weekly reviews, character explain videos, theories, and more. So if you want all that fun stuff coming straight to your feed, all you gotta do is hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications. That's simple. With that being said, we are about to jump straight into this chapter review. We start the chapter off with a conversation between Tenjin, Megumi, and Yuji. Tenjin tells the duo that Hakari is currently in an abandoned multi-story parking lot in Tochigi Prefecture, running gambling matches as a bookmaker. So I'm definitely liking Hakari's personality already. A delinquent who's almost as strong as Yura Okotsu, the GOAT, and loves to gamble. Let's get it, y'all. Yuji then goes on to say gambling match. Tenjin then goes on to let Yuji know it's a fight among sorcerers. Megumi then goes on to ask about the spectators, and Tenjin reveals to us that they are actually non-jujutsu sorcerers. And Megumi is like, wait, doesn't that like go against the jujutsu rule that it's supposed to keep confidentiality? So basically keep the jujutsu world a secret or private. Tenjin then lets them know that among the participants of the gambling match, there must be some cursed users, so be on the lookout. In the next panel, we see Yuji and Megumi talking. Yuji asks Megumi what's the point in changing our clothes. Megumi tells Yuji Hakari was suspended because he disputed with the higher-ups, and now he's also violating the Jujutsu school rules. If he finds out they're affiliated with the Jujutsu school, he might try and run away. That's hilarious. Which makes sense. Fushiguro is really smart. We gotta give him that. He knows how to plan stuff out. Fushiguro then goes on to say their relationship is sort of like cops and robbers. I don't know, I'm say more like FBI agents who need a criminal's help in order to save the world or some shit like that. That Fast and Furious shit. I fucking hate that movie. Drop a like if you agree. Yuji then goes on to say, Fushiguro, are we now in the Jujutsu school position? Is he even someone willing to cooperate? Fushiguro then goes on to say, I'm not certain, except for one thing. He's definitely not a good person. A bunch of seniors told me he's an absolute jerk, but our Akotsu senpai said Hakari is stronger than him, which in all honesty I think is quite the stretch. Who knows, Yuta might be right. Maybe certain conditions might have to be met, and when those certain conditions are met, maybe Hakari gets a tremendous boost in power, but I still believe Yuta was dragging it. I don't think he's stronger than Yuta. That's the goal right there, come on. As they officially enter the building, Megumi then says, I would like him to cooperate with us if it's only for his fighting prowess. Now in all honesty, I think Hakari is gonna want something in order for him to join or help them out. He might even possibly want them to beat him in some kind of game, but we'll have to see what Gege does. Yuji and Megumi enter the building and they see these two dudes in the parking lot. The dude in the suit tells them, get lost, Brad. This isn't some place to hang out. There's a built dude tells them, I'm gonna count to 3, and when I'm done, you better get out my sight or I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. But this dude sounds like he works for the Joker or something. Megumi then attempts to come up with a fake excuse as to why he wants to enter. He tells the dude, we need some money. Let us participate in the gambling match here. We then get the most badass moment in the chapter, in my opinion. The dude then tries to throw a punch at Megumi, and he doesn't even blink, not for a second. That's that Toji in him. The fake tough guy, yeah, we'll call him that. He tells Megumi, the first rule of the gambling cup, don't talk about the gambling cup. Tell me, who did you hear it from? I'll beat you up after you spell it out. Megumi tells him, I don't know the guy's name. The fake guy then says, yeah, because I killed him. We then see the word lie. After he says that, I'm weak, Gege. Megumi then says, about a month ago, there was a crappy fighter who acted tough, right? There's a dude in the suit then recalls that a guy by the name of Kondo did go missing. Megumi then says to the fake tough guy, I'll fight in his place, or should I beat you up in front of your boss? We then get a funny panel of Yuji thinking to himself. He thinks to himself, I get it. If we said, please take us to your boss hideout out of nowhere, it might make them suspicious. We shouldn't even know Hakari's name. Better keep quiet. We didn't see Yuji zip his mouth. That was funny to me. He's not trying to fuck up anything Megumi has going on. The guy in the suit then gets a call from his boss who gives him the permission to let them proceed. The fake tough guy then says Yuji is going to be the one to fight, though Megumi is going to sit and watch. Megumi then thinks to himself that Yuji fight is actually a good idea considering he's much more suited for the match anyways. Remember, Yuji's physical strength is crazy. Megumi then tries to make it seem like he wants to fight, but a guy in the suit denies him and says the boss doesn't like Megumi, and if he can't agree, then forget about the deal. In the next panel, we see a camera looking directly at Megumi like, that shit is huge, bro. Megumi then agrees with the plan and the duo move forward. As they proceed to the fighting stage, Yuji asks Megumi if he doesn't think this is dangerous and that he may possibly be selling the bluff a bit too much. Megumi then tells Yuji, not really. If the curse users are participating also, then there must be a lot of reorganizing the draw. They then point out the fact that there was a camera there and it's possible that Hakari was watching them the whole entire time. Megumi then comes to the decision that Yuji will participate and find out what's going on from the inside. There's a 50-50 chance of Megumi getting in, so in the meantime he'll infiltrate the parking lot. Megumi then comes to the conclusion that he can't get caught. They have no trust in him, and even worse, they won't be able to meet Hakari, which is why if that happens then they'll have to fight, which will be their absolute last resort. Megumi then says, we came here to ask Hakari for help. We better not do anything to jeopardize our relationship with him in the future. To a certain extent, it can't be helped. That was honestly funny because I guess Megumi was referring to how bad Hakari's personality is, or how bad of a jerk he is. He then also adds that he doesn't want to make a move tonight, but at the same time they don't have much time until the deadline for the Culling game. We then learned that it took them quite some time to get there because they had to find transportation and they also had to fight curses, so they have to get this done quickly. Megumi then tells Yuji, so tonight I need to penetrate the club to meet Hakari. If there's even a bit of trouble, I'll back off. Several hours pass, it's nighttime, and now it's time to proceed with the plan. Yuji is not in a room waiting to fight. The tough guy we met earlier goes on to tell Yuji the rules, which are no running away and no using Jujutsu techniques. Yuji then brings up the question, why can't he use Jujutsu techniques? He doesn't care if his opponent uses them against him. The fake tough guy then tells him because most of the spectators are non-sorcerers. They can't see what's going on, and so there won't be anything to get them hyped about. And as far as running away, they need to fight where the spectators can see them. Yuji then says to the dude, you keep saying customer this and that. What kind of person is the boss? The tough guy says, you want to know? Well, you'll know when you meet him. Yuji then says, can I meet him? The tough guy then goes on to explain to us that there are two kinds of matches. Real matches like the ones that take place later on tonight, and scripts. The boss writes scripts, and if you perform well, he'll call you. Yuji then says, so in short, all I have to do is put on a thrilling show of violence. Man, this got me thinking Hakari's like Vince McMahon. Like on God, bro. We then turn to the stage, and I love the vibes I'm getting. I can't wait to see the stage for the Culling games, man. I honestly cannot wait. The commentator then introduces Yuji and the other competitor, which we find out was Panda. I really hope Panda's been doing well, you know, after Principal Yagi's death, man. I don't know, man. I really felt bad for Panda, man. I hope he, he's coping. I hope he's, he's doing a little bit better. I was really shocked, in all honesty. I did not expect that, though. In the next panel, we see the girl sitting next to who I assume was Hakari. She tells him she feels like they aren't excited enough, referring to the spectators and the commentator. Hakari then says luck is not meant to be tested, it's born to gamble knowing the outcome before it happens. Yuji and Panda get to fighting, and man, the crowd is starting to get hyped. The commentator is saying throughout his 1 month career, this has to be the best match he's seen. Oh, best believe Mr. Commentator, my boy Fireball Yuji is a showstopper. While Yuji and Panda are fighting, at the same time they are talking about Hakari. Panda tells Yuji that Hakari isn't wary of him, but they know each other, so he's avoiding Panda. But he also lets Yuji know there's another 30-year whose curse technique is a problem. So assuming he's referring to the girl we saw earlier, Panda then asks Yuji if he's hiding that he's a student, to which Yuji tells him yes. Panda then tells Yuji you know what to do next. Yuji then lands a powerful punch sending Panda flying, and I guess Yuji hit him so hard considering Panda called him a bad actor. The crowd then goes wild as Yuji gets announced as the victor. One of the men who work for Hakari receive a phone call and they tell him to bring Yuji to the roof because he's gonna win every match. Hey, don't bet against my boy. In the next panel, we then finally get the face reveal of Hakari, and he looks cool. At first, I didn't really like his design, but it's growing on me. I like it. Hakari then goes on to talk about how many scripts he can make with Yuji. We then get the name of the other 30-year Panda told us about. Her name is Hoshi Kirara. Back to the phone call, the men over the phone ask what do they do with Megumi. Hakari tells him to stay alert and that he'll send Kirara to deal with him. We then end the chapter off with Hakari saying he's so excited just thinking about the script. His heart's pounding thinking about it. The last time he felt this excited was when his ex-girlfriend was on a shopping spree and he had to pay all her credit card bill by installments. Nani? Bro, come on, man. Hakari's gonna definitely be a fan favorite, man. I can't wait to see him go all out along with the rest of the main cast and the Culling games, man. Man, what a chapter. I really enjoyed this one. I'm glad to have Gege back. No break next week, so I'm pumped. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Are you excited to see Hakari in the other 30 year? Do you think Hakari's going to live up to the hype? Were you disappointed by his character design? Let me know all of that in the comment section below. Man, shit, I feel like I'm interrogating you guys, man, asking all these questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button for more content. It is your boy Anime Devil Hunter, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Glad to have Jujutsu Kaisen back.